Do you shove everything into a special little cupboard and hope that it will be all sorted by itself the following year? Well, I do. It's going to be hell. Hi and welcome to a new video. When I was growing up, my mum and dad did this apple pie called Erövrarens äppelkaka or something. And I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite. And then I also made it when I moved out, when I lived with my then boyfriend. We used to make it. It's quite complicated. But then a couple of years ago, I was thinking of this apple pie and they couldn't remember it. And I'm like, we've had it for, I don't know, maybe a couple of times every week during the autumn. But they couldn't remember. So I was quite sad. We've all lost this recipe. But the other day I put it into Chatty and I found it. And I can't remember what they called it in the recipe collection. But anyway, I'm going to do it for the first time since 1989. I hope it tastes as nice and looks as nice. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. You need for this amazing apple pie, we're going to make it in this one. You need apples, around 10 apples, Calvados, butter, sugar, icing sugar. I'm making a gluten-free one, so I'm using Psylliun husks and also some ordinary gluten-free flour and eggs and gorgeous cinnamon. In a mixing bowl, add 125 grams of butter, 2 tablespoons of Psylliun husks. This is only if you use gluten-free. 1/4 cup of sugar and 1 cup of flour. And then we work this together with our hands until it's totally mixed. Now we're going to butter this up and put in the dough and put it in the oven before we do the rest. I'm not going to lie, last time I made this in the probably late 80s, it wasn't as fiddly, but then I didn't make it gluten-free, so it demands a little bit of patience, and that's normally why I don't bake, and I don't like it to be just so, but yeah, I'm putting the effort in here. Okay, now I'm taking my apple tool, I'm removing the core. Hello. An apple pie is going on here, one that I used to have when I was your age, that I used to absolutely love. So I take the apple core out and then peeling them, and you need about 10 apples. What are you laughing at? Does it sound like school? Are you having breakfast now, or?
Yeah.
Alright.
Are you doing meringue things?
Sorry?
Are you doing meringue?
It is a meringue thing on top. It is really nice, but I haven't done this for...
Also, when are we going to eat it? Is it at 4?
As soon as it's ready.
Oh, is it for lunch?
Yeah.
Lunch.
Well, we
Lunch
can't have
or
apple
dinner.
pie for lunch, but yeah. At some point, as soon as it's ready. And the pie crust is in the oven for about 5-7 minutes. I'm going to just slice all the apples up. Add all the lovely apples into a mixing bowl. It's quite a lot. I did 9 apples in the end, but I'm sure these were quite big, so maybe 8 would have been fine actually. Now into this we're going to add 3 tablespoons of lovely Calvados. 1, 2, look, 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 3. Woohoo, it smells gorgeous. You see my pile over there? That's for me to iron later. There's always a pile there. Excuse the pile. That's how it is. Then add 1/3 of a cup of sugar and 1.5 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Mix it all in and put this aside, and now and then go and mix again, just so everything is beautifully covered. Now we're going to put this aside and make the meringue. I'll take it out after 5-10 minutes. This has been in for 7 minutes, and let it cool down. And now we're going to make the meringue. So take 4 egg whites, and you know the drill. If any yellow comes out, then you need to remove that really. So be careful. Now we are going to whisk this, and when it's almost ready, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. So the next thing we're going to do is to put the Calvados apples onto the crust and then put that into the oven. And then when that's done, we're going to remove it and put the meringue on top, and then put it in the oven, and then take that out and basically let it cool down slightly and then serve. There's a lot of steps in this one, so not as easy as my other recipes, but as I remembered it, it was so worth it. The smell of these apples is just insanely amazing. Yeah, so spread out your apples on your pre-baked crust as evenly as you can. Jeepers Christ. Yeah, this smells fantastic. Now this goes in the oven for about 15 minutes at 220 degrees. Now we take this out and let it cool down slightly. And then we're going to turn down the oven to 150 degrees. Okay, now the oven is down at 150 degrees. I'm just putting this meringue on top of the cake, the pie, the apple pie. Spread it out a bit. And then it goes in just for a few minutes. Okay, it's done. Now we just need to put some icing sugar. Do you still think it looks nice? Shall we cut them? I need something else. Yes. Let's try. This is really nice. It is how I remembered it. And even though there are loads of things to do and it takes a long time and it's a bit fiddly, I think it is totally worth it actually. It's nice, it's a bit different. I love it. Do you? I super enjoy that apple pie. Do it if you can. It tastes really, really nice. So it's Halloween next week. When this goes out, just maybe 2 days until it is Halloween. I love Halloween. We had so much fun when the kids were young, and we lived in another area where there was so much decorations and all the kids running on the streets. It was so much fun for so many years. Here in Chiswick, it's a little bit less decorations, but the kids are as happy when they see a good decorated house. So I am going to do it, of course. I mean, even though the kids are too old to appreciate it, I love it, and I'm going to do it for the local kids because it's fun. So in London, we don't decorate it for sort of a whole month. The day of the 31st, we put all the stuff up around late afternoon, hand out the candies through the evening, and then take everything down, basically, because otherwise you're going to get harassed. Your doorbell's going to go, you might get pelted with eggs, so just take it all down. So that's why sometimes people feel, oh, but you don't really celebrate Halloween in London. But yeah, we do, but it's short, it's sweet, and it's fast. So me and my oldest one went to Chicago one Halloween. It was maybe 2 weeks before Halloween, actually. And then everything was so decorated. All the houses were really dressed up to the nines in Halloween decorations. So it's a little bit different here, but we do celebrate it. I'm going to go and look for my decorations now to see that they're all in order. I'm going to have the same decorations I've had the last 2 years. So I see if I can find some of the pictures from last year and put them up on the video because, it's so short and you don't want to see Halloween in the video after this one, I think, because then it's done, it's over. So yeah, let's do that. Do you shove everything into a special little cupboard and hope that it will be all sorted by itself the following year? Well, I do. It's going to be hell. This is such a small cupboard, and then I can hardly get in here. So here I got all the Christmas stuff, all the Halloween and everything. Let's see if we can find my skeletons. Oh, I found some spiders. Oh, yeah, and the skeleton is here. Oh, yeah. All sorts of skeletons and stuff here. Yeah, these are pretty disgusting, actually. Yeah. So we got 2 hands. A skeleton DJ. What's this? Oh yeah, that's the actual main skeleton. I got my DJ, my scary doll situation that hangs on the door and lights up. Some type of skulls that have been used also for Hamlet during the years, actually. Oh, and I got Putin, bats, scary rats, more heads and skulls, and loads of spiders. We have so many spiders in our garden, so maybe I don't need these, but yeah, a couple of spiders, this sort of thing to hang an axe, and loads of little spiders. Oh, I need spider web. Need to go on Amazon now. So I found my main attraction for this little tableau of Halloween. He's quite tall. He's not standing straight now, but yeah, he is with us, and I have some other skeletons as well, and some scary hands and spiders. But yeah, same as last year. So I put some pictures in so you can see what it's going to be like. What a lovely, gorgeous day. Look at the eucalyptus tree. But then look at my roof terrace. It's no more. We had a major water leak. So all the olive trees, everything is taken down and the wood has been taken off. And because the rain been so nasty, we had to wait for it to be done. But hopefully in a week or two. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking out over now. Not so good. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the recipe. And I'm going to have another video up next Friday if you want to hop along. Until then, have a fabulous week and happy Halloween.